Ever since I was young, I've had a great life. Two good parents, a lot of siblings, family, extended, a good school, good education, bilingual education. Learning a language, it just automatically puts you ahead of others. But there's one piece in my life that is missing, and that is the One Piece. Yo ho ho ho, yo ho ho ho, yo ho ho ho, ho whoa whoa whoa. One Piece is like, I think I'm having withdrawal symptoms from not watching for such a long time. It's been like since May. No, like March. I got busy with school and then didn't get time to watch One Piece. And now, never before have I watched the show so good. I had to like take breaks between episodes to like process what happened. And then I was almost caught up at episode 980 and I watched the episode. It was so good. I took a week to process what happened and I never went back to the show. I promise you, you will never find someone who's watched One Piece that does not like it. Originally, I was trying to prove that Naruto was better than One Piece, but as you can see, these characters were just, it was superior, far superior. I was like trying to like nitpick, find like, ooh, that Naruto does this better, Naruto does that better. But around episode 200, yeah, I watched 200 episodes without like actually like liking the show that much. Then after that, it was undeniable. It's like the best, greatest show of all time. It's been running for like 20 years and then the manga for like 25 years and it's still on top. You find fans of all ages of One Piece. You don't see that for any other show or any other manga, any other comic. It's, the characters are like, even the enemies or like the villains have like their own good reasonings for like going against what the Straw Hats do, even though they're not really like technically like good people. They're just like, they're neither good nor bad. They're just, they Luffy just does whatever he feels like in the moment because he's that type of person. But the villains are understandable and they have their own backstory each. And then the side characters are all fleshed out. Whereas most other shows don't even do their main characters like that. Like I can't name like more than 10 facts about 1010. Whereas I can name like the whole reason why Robin, what how why she has her bounty, even though she's not even the main character. And most shows like Demon Slayer and Naruto and Jujutsu Kaisen, well, not as much that one, but they rely on like animation or fight scenes to get all the hype. But One Piece, the hype is like leading up to the fight. The fight is like most One Piece fights aren't that good, but everything leading up to the fight, then the bounty reveals after the fight, it makes it so much worth more. It makes it worth so much more than just, oh, that was such a hype fight. Oh wow, did you watch that new Demon Slayer episode where One Piece is like, wow, I wonder what their bounties are gonna be now. And despite the fights being like, they're not that good. I mean, some of them are, but compared to other anime, they're like the fight scenes. But now they're getting better though. But anyways, they're, I don't even know how to put it into words. The hype that the show builds up, like just by naming something or like a off-screen fight, like Akainu and Aokiji, like they when they fought and no one even knew what happened. That made it so much more worth it. Like it made it so much more hype because it just leaves it to our imagination, so we can imagine how did it turn out. We only know the result, but we don't know how it got there. So and then Oda just leaves like that mystery there, and it's not just that's not him being lazy. It's like is strategic because then we get to imagine it. And he does like do other fights like in detail, whatever. Like I forgot his name for a second, but Magellan versus Luffy, that was like a good fight. And then things like, I mean, the only arc I would say was subpar in One Piece was Dressrosa, and it's only because it was like it kept repeating the same backstory about Rebecca. But aside from that, like I can't name a single like bad One Piece arc. Even the arcs that I thought were like boring at the beginning, like I know I was probably because I was like just trying to like see what I could find bad about One Piece. What I things like what's his name? Arlong Park arc. That's a tongue twister. Arlong Park. I thought it was like I didn't think it was bad, but I didn't think it was like so good. I know it was at the beginning of the show, so obviously it was just getting started. He was just like figuring out how he's gonna write the show and stuff. 500 episodes later, I'm not gonna spoil in case some people haven't seen that yet. But 500 episodes later, it became one of my favorite arcs because of the way like he connects things from like that he wrote like 25 years ago, not 20, like 10 years ago he wrote it, and then like you see like the how it unfolds later on, and it's like one cohesive, not cohesive, coherent story that just goes from beginning to end, having like the whole lore of like the 100 years of the darkness where they didn't know what happened because the history was erased. Then One Piece like touching on like real world topics as well, and that is just easy enough to see once you just watch the show. You should watch the show. So like it talks about like interesting topics. I'll give the example like of the world government. It shows like how like having one centralized government for the whole world can like corrupt, and why should it like a country system is good because once the government has all the power in the world, one currency, they can do whatever they want. The whole celestial dragon thing, and then people fighting against the unfair treatment, unfair system, and then like the neglect. And anyways, that's a whole another rabbit hole. The One Piece is real.